Gen X and a Gen Z walked into a bar.
Oh my God.
What do you think the millennial did?
The millennial was not there.
Asked if the Gen Z has an ID.
No, because you know.
The millennial ducked. They walked into a bar. The millennial ducked.
Ducked to do what?
Oh my God. You see, this is why I just don't like your generation.
You see, you don't get it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So no, but then
No, but you didn't specify what type of bar.
You see, that is where millennials come in. Millennials wagefikiria ajue, oh, this is the example.
But see, we all got it in the end.
We got it.
The thing
But
is,
you just-
you guys created problems for yourself, just like you did right now.
No, we didn't
you
create-
created a problem, and if you're okay just living life as it is, you don't want to create
And we
problems.
solve
Solve-
issues.
If you create
that
a
are there.
problem and solve it, you just did zero work,
So
basically.
there's not. Listen, problems
English.
are there, by the
Hey.
way. Let me just tell you guys, you won't navigate this life without problems. And the sooner you get to know that, the better it will be for you. So the patience I'm talking about is that, you see, if guys are just running into something, for example, a millennial will be like, maybe taking a step back and just looking. That is the patience bit. Like, how would this...
No, but
Come
aren't you
out,
the
you know?
aren't you the same person who said that you are the ones who are leading? So if you're
but
if you are running, you want everyone else to run with you. Let's say you are running to jump off a cliff. Are you not the ones who are leading to jump off the cliff?
But we'll just not just go to the edge and then we'll get to the edge and look, oh, how far does this is the
And you'll
space,
still
for
jump.
example.
Yo, listen to this. I just literally Googled 17 reasons why millennials are the worst generation. Listen to this. We already said this.
Written by a Gen Z.
No, doubt it. It's actually by one of those old people exes. They're entitled, number one, and rude. They have no clue what it's like to work hard. And they need to shut up about college. Other generations paid their way through. And they act like an internship is so hard. It generally isn't though. Gotcha. They're always blaming other generations for their problems. They treat each other like, they treat each other badly, just for the podcast.
Hello?
And they're selfish.
This is for you.
No,
It's
guys,
flabbergasted.
Oh my God.
okay, one thing that I said,
Oh, listen to this.
Listen, and you can't.
Oh.
no, guys, one thing that I said that Gen Z took away from our society is the sense of community. That
And
is one
sense of
thing-
humor. Because we all have a very broken sense of humor. Are you all right? Are you all right?
I'm not even going to answer that
Are you
again. I'm
alright?
tired of it, to be honest.
Don't even.
I'm tired. Like you and your dad jokes, you and your bad jokes. Generally, I'm just the only one who's neutral here.
No, you're
So
not.
maybe I'm the only one who's
So
funny.
Gen Zs are the problem. Alphas, we give you credit, kidogo. Millennials, we are...
Alphas are
Because
babies
laughter
right
is the
now.
best medicine.
No, alphas are
It's
actually
not laughing.
12.
Did you see me laugh at your dad joke? It's just annoying. It cringes my soul.
No, that is what millennials, we laugh a lot. And it's one of the things that she said, we don't age. No, we don't age. So
Because you ate chemicals.
chemicals will actually make you
Age
age faster.
less.
Age faster.
No, because people take chemicals so they cannot age. Like you see people go to the hospital to be put for chemicals inside their body so they can stop aging. You guys ate the
How does
chemicals as children.
How does that
So, see, to reduce the wrinkles. Can you see the smoothness of your skin?
Or is that a compliment? Goddamn, man. Why are you complimenting him right now? Oh, dude.
But your nose is so shiny.
You see the kind of
Where am I
selfishness I'm talking about?
I'm not selfish, you know. I bought for your ice pop.
Okay. No, let me just ask. You asked
Where
about...
eyes pop you?
No, you asked about millennials being messed up. But then one thing I'd say is that we are actually trying to get this whole opening up situation because we've been solving issues by ourselves. That is what we grew up doing because...
That's what humans are supposed to do.
No, but you guys are talking about... And I love this for Gen Zs, by the way. You guys are doing this whole therapy. Like you're embracing therapy. And you're really... You see, there are some millennials that love it and are embracing it and are talking about it. But for Gen Zs, like if something is not okay, like you come out and say, this is not okay, I want to talk to someone. You see, but for millennials, it was more of let me try and solve it first. Let me try and kidogo figure something out before I can speak it out.
And that's a problem. Because why don't you want to ask for help? You know, asking for help is not a bad thing.
No, because actually, we grew up being told, like, asking for help was more like
So you all are toxic, in short.
asking for help. Asking for help from a millennial point of view was seen as having a disability, because guys are like, you need to sort things out. Because who raised millennials? Unajua? Like it's the Gen X. No, because Gen X are actually credited for being the people that created a work-life balance. No.
So that's a good thing.
It's a good thing. I credit if it's
So,
actually
okay.
true, and I want to believe it's true, them creating a work-life balance. It's a good thing, because it would have been messed up if we didn't have that. And I love that Gen Zs are actually embracing that, because Gen Zs are like, wait, if this is not working for me, if this is having the slightest of kikwazo on my mental health, I'm leaving. But for millennials, it was more like, let me see how this goes. Let me see how it, like itanifikisha wapi, and then I can, how do I put it? I'll figure something out, and then from that, try to navigate. Like we're trying to navigate through problems, and by the time we realize it, which is something I don't like about how millennials handle issues, is trying to navigate through problems, and by the time you like figure a way out, it has already eaten into you. So I think that is one of the things that is making the generation even more messed up, because as much as we want to solve issues, we are not solving the issues in a good time. Sometimes it's too late for us.
You know what I realized? I realized that in your generation, like, things were just dark. It's either you are successful or you are a complete and utter failure, manze. Like, you can get like Akina Zuckerberg and I don't know, like all the other young people, millennials, and
Those are
who
not
like
young people, those are the
see
old.
that. No, see, Zuckerberg is a millennial, right?
I'm not sure.
Zuckerberg
Really, he's a
is
millennial.
old.
Nah, he's not. Okay, so the thing is, like, you lot were, first of all, you're all forced to be entrepreneurs, because you are at the period where like owning a business is your own thing. Mcheki. Yeah, like if you don't own a business, if you don't have an idea, you're dumb. Yeah. So like all of you guys were forced to like squeeze into this one specific mold. Unapata, like, I can categorize your generation into like two groups, manze. The group that is so work oriented and earning money oriented, the group that considers themselves successful, and the others who are trying to join that other group. Umecheki, and these are the group. So utapata this group ya kwanza, they're so depressed, looking for ways to like make it, abusing drugs, getting infected with weird diseases. This other group, yeah, the ones who have now made it, are so stressed trying to find a way to manage and keep their finances. They're also abusing drugs and getting infected with weird diseases in the same time. I mean, you lot are a circle, man, starting from here, going all the way. Like, Umona, you're all meeting at the same point, and it's a point of mutual destruction, to be honest. Like, I cannot say there is a millennial who's like well-rounded, and even the guys who consider themselves well-rounded are just, I'm sorry to say, but weird. Like, they have these weird concepts about
Anything.
the world, and fam, I'm sorry I don't get it, but like, you have no centralized, like, you cannot agree on what the universe is on your own. You're lost. You lot are lost, all of you.
Wait, what would you define as success then?
I think for me personally, like, I would define success as reaching a point where you're comfortable and happy. You know, like reaching a state of absolute happiness. It could be like you have enough money. It could be that you have a family. It could be that you have friends. It could be that you have a stable job. Or it could be that you moved into a place of, just comfort. It is just finding happiness, not having a lot of money, like you guys, like what you guys were told. Sad.
What do you define as
I
success?
love the fact that you said what we were told.
Yeah.
But then, for me, success is more of a personal thing. Is how I wouldn't. It's more subjective. success is more subjective than it is objective. So I wouldn't talk for the whole of millennials, but there's a way that it was looked at from how my generation as millennials were raised. As millennials, we looked at success as maybe being in the top jobs, working for the top companies. If you didn't work for, company X, company Y, you are deemed not successful. If you didn't drive maybe an SUV, for example, or a certain Gary, you are not successful. If you didn't have a certain phone and you are not successful. And I'm seeing a lot of Android users looking at me.
Uh-huh.
Don't you have a Samsung?